Welcome to this IELTS Listening Practice Test brought to you by Spinta, your partner in English exam success. This test simulates the real IELTS listening experience with authentic question types, timing, and difficulty levels you'll encounter on exam day. You'll hear the audio only once, just like in the actual test, so stay focused and keep your pencil ready. Remember to read the questions carefully during the preparation time and transfer your answers accurately. This practice will help you build confidence, improve your listening skills, and familiarize yourself with the IELTS format.
Part 1. Now look at Part 1. You will hear a conversation between a customer and a car rental agent. First, you have some time to look at questions 1 to 5.
Good morning. Welcome to Swift Car Rentals. How may I help you today?
Good morning. I'd like to inquire about renting a car for next month.
Certainly. Can I get your full name, please?
Yes, it's John Miller. That's Miller.
Thank you, Mr. Miller. And your address, please?
It's 24B Elm Street, London.
Okay. 24B Elm Street, London. Could I also have your phone number?
Yes, it's 07700900543. And my email address is sarah.m@email.com. That's SIRIRR.com, as in m@email.com.
Got it. And finally, your driving license number, please?
It's G45,890 kiloliters. G45890KL.
Thank you. Now you will have some time to look at questions 6 to 10. All right, Mr. Miller. What type of car are you looking to rent?
I'm looking for something economical, maybe a compact model. I don't need anything too big.
A compact car. Understood. And for what dates would you need the vehicle?
I'd like to pick it up on the 15th of August and return it on the 20th, so 5 days.
The 15th of August. Excellent. Now, are there any additional features you'd like to add? For example, a GPS navigation system?
Oh yes, definitely a GPS. How much is that per day?
That's an additional £5 per day. And do you require a child seat?
No, I won't need a child seat, just the GPS. What about insurance? What are my options?
We have a standard insurance package included, which covers basic damages. For an extra £10 a day, you can upgrade to premium, which covers almost everything.
I think the standard insurance will be fine for me. I usually don't have any issues.
All right. So a compact car, pickup on August 15th, GPS, and standard insurance. Is there anything else?
No, I think that's everything. Thank you.
Part 2. Now look at Part 2. You will hear a tour guide giving a talk about Green Valley Park. First, you have some time to look at questions 11 to 14.
Good morning everyone and welcome to Green Valley Park. My name is Sarah and I'll be your guide today. I'm delighted to see so many of you here. As you may know, Green Valley Park has recently undergone a massive renovation. and it's wonderful to finally open its doors again to the public after 2 years. This major project wasn't just about repairs, but a complete transformation, making it one of the most beautiful and eco-friendly parks in the region. This park, spanning over 200 acres, is especially renowned for its incredible variety of wildlife. We're home to numerous bird species, deer, and a flourishing insect population, making it a paradise for nature lovers and photographers alike. Many visitors come just to observe the diverse range of animals in their natural habitat. For those interested in flora, our botanical gardens are a sight to behold, particularly during the summer months, when all the flowers are in full bloom. The vibrant colors and scents are truly breathtaking. While cycling is permitted on designated paths, and picnicking areas are abundant, please note that we have a strict policy against dogs walking off-leash for the safety of our wildlife. Fishing is allowed in certain areas of the lake, but permits are required. Now you will have some time to look at questions 15 to 20. Let's talk a little about the history and attractions within the park. One of our most treasured historical structures is the Old Mill, dating back to the 17th century. It's fully restored and open for visitors to explore its workings. Further into the park, you'll find the stunning manor house, built in the 18th century, which now serves as a museum showcasing local art and artifacts. The park also boasts a large lake, which is very popular for boating and fishing, and a series of well-maintained walking trails that wind through ancient woodlands and open meadows. Now let me tell you about some specific attractions and who they might appeal to. For our younger visitors, the Adventure Playground, recently updated with new equipment, is a fantastic spot. It's specifically designed for children to run, climb, and explore safely, so it's best for young children. If you're keen on learning more about the area's past, the local history museum, located in the manor house, is a must-see. It contains many unique artifacts and paintings, featuring local art and artifacts from the region. And for those with a passion for plants, our botanical gardens have been recently updated with new species from around the world. It's an ideal place for a quiet stroll, and to appreciate the diversity of plant life. We also have a lovely cafe near the entrance for refreshments, a bird-watching hide, and several wildflower meadows. I hope you enjoy your visit.
Part 3. Now look at Part 3. You will hear 2 university students, Maria and John, discussing their group project. First, you have some time to look at questions 21 to 23.
Hi, John. Are you ready to go over our presentation for the Psychology of Digital Media module?
Hi Marie, yes, absolutely. I think we've gathered most of the research, but I'm a bit worried about the structure. Our main focus is the psychological effects of online gaming, right?
That's right. Specifically, how prolonged engagement can impact cognitive function and social behavior. I remember at the start, I had real difficulty finding enough relevant academic papers. There were so many articles, but not enough peer-reviewed studies. That was a headache.
Yes, I agree. And I found it challenging to condense all the information into a concise argument. There's just so much to say about this topic. What do you think is going to be the most crucial element for our presentation to really stand out?
Well, obviously, solid research and a clear argument are fundamental. But I think for a topic like this, given it's quite visual, making good use of visual aids will be key. We need clear, engaging slides that reinforce our points without overwhelming the audience with text.
You're right, visuals can really make a difference. Now, you will have some time to look at questions 24 to 30, so how about we divide the remaining tasks? I can take responsibility for the introduction. I'm good at setting the scene and outlining the main points.
Perfect, John. And I'll focus on the historical background of online gaming and how it evolved. That's something I've already done quite a bit of reading on.
Great. Then I'll definitely take on creating the slides for the whole presentation. I'm quite proficient with presentation software, so I can ensure they look professional and integrate well with our content.
Excellent. And I'll handle summarizing the key findings and conclusions. That's usually my strength, pulling everything together into a coherent wrap-up.
Sounds like a plan. Do you think we should try to include any original research, even something small?
That's a good idea. Perhaps we could quickly design and conduct a small survey amongst our peers to gather some current opinions or experiences. It would add a unique touch.
Good point. I worry about the time commitment, but it might be worth it. My main concern right now is presenting the complex statistics we have in a way that's easy to understand. That always feels challenging.
I agree. We'll need to simplify them without losing accuracy. So our next steps are to conduct that survey, finalize the project outline, and start putting the slides together. We also need to keep an eye on the budget for any printing or materials.
Right. Let's aim to have the outline finalized by the end of the week. That way, we can start the survey next week.
Part 4. Now look at Part 4. You will hear a lecture on urban planning and sustainable transport. First, you have some time to look at questions 31 to 40.
Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to delve into the fascinating and increasingly vital topic of sustainable transport within urban planning. As our cities grow, so too do the challenges associated with mobility and environmental impact. Sustainable transport aims to address these issues by promoting modes of travel that are environmentally friendly, economically viable, and socially equitable. One of the most immediate benefits of adopting sustainable transport solutions is a significant improvement in urban air quality. Reducing reliance on private vehicles, especially those powered by fossil fuels, leads directly to fewer airborne pollutants, and thus, healthier residents. Secondly, encouraging active travel, such as cycling and walking, not only reduces traffic congestion, but also promotes healthier lifestyles among the population. People become more active, reducing obesity and related health issues. Furthermore, a robust public transport system, encompassing trains, trams and buses, can substantially decrease carbon emissions, contributing to global climate change mitigation. These systems, when efficient, can carry far more people with a much smaller environmental footprint than individual cars. On a social level, sustainable transport enhances accessibility for all citizens, particularly those who may not own cars or have physical limitations, fostering greater social equity. Economically, the benefits are also substantial. Reduced traffic means less time wasted in commutes, higher productivity, and lower infrastructure maintenance costs. Moreover, walkable cities with good public transport often experience revitalized local economies, as people spend more time out and about, directly supporting local businesses, rather than driving through to large out-of-town shopping centers. However, implementing these solutions is not without its challenges. The primary obstacle is often public resistance to change. People are accustomed to their cars and may view new transport initiatives as inconvenient. Overcoming this requires strong political will and effective public awareness campaigns. Another significant challenge is the development of appropriate infrastructure. For example, encouraging cycling necessitates the creation of dedicated lanes and secure parking facilities. Without these, cyclists are less likely to feel safe or encouraged to use bikes as a primary mode of transport. Financial incentives, such as congestion charges for driving in city centers or subsidies for public transport passes, can play a crucial role in shifting behavior. Additionally, technological advancements like autonomous vehicles are expected to transform urban mobility. While not fully sustainable in their current form, they hold the potential to optimize traffic flow and reduce the number of vehicles on the road. Finally, for cities to become truly pedestrian-friendly, urban planners must prioritize the creation of more green spaces and well-designed public realms. These areas not only make walking more enjoyable, but also improve the overall livability of urban environments. The future of our cities depends heavily on how effectively we integrate sustainable transport into our planning strategies. Thank you.
And pencils down, you've survived another IELTS listening marathon. If your brain feels like it just ran a mental obstacle course, congratulations. That means you're doing it right. Want to torture yourself with more tests? We mean enhance your skills? Head to Spinta.org. That's SPINTA.org, where we've got reading, writing, speaking practice, and vocabulary games that are actually fun. Yes, fun and IELTS in the same sentence. We're rebels like that. Thanks for listening with Spinta. Now go treat yourself to something nice. You've earned it. Spinta. Push forward. Achieve more.